dial 1. If this call is regarding a bank robbery, kidnapping, or if you represent a law enforcement entity, please dial 2. If this call is a crime tip or a complaint, please dial 3. For all other calls, please dial 0.
That sucks. It just dropped my call. I don't know what this means. This just came up. So I'm gonna uh I better call them back because I don't want it to look bad. So I'll call again. This is fucking ridiculous. Ugh.
You have reached the Cleveland office of the Federal Bureau of Investigation. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. If you know your party's extension, please dial 1. If this call is regarding a bank robbery, kidnapping, or if you represent a law enforcement entity, please dial 2. If this call is a crime tip or a complaint, please dial 3. For all other calls, please dial 0.
Hello. Thank you for calling the FBI. This is not a 911 service for taking emergency calls. For emergencies, please call 911.
Si usted desea escuchar este mensaje en español, por favor oprima el número 1.
If you or someone you know are having thoughts of suicide, experiencing a mental health crisis, or seeking mental health resources, press 1. In a few moments, you will be connected to an operator. This call is recorded for quality assurance, investigative, or other purposes. If you do not wish to be recorded, please press 1 to learn how to submit a tip online. After the instructions are provided, your call will be disconnected. Some states have passed red flag laws that restrict individuals from having firearms based on the belief they are a danger to themselves or others. Your local law enforcement agency may have more information on these laws. During this call, you will be asked to provide identifying information about yourself and or the persons about whom you are calling. We use this information to assist in investigating your tip. You do not have to provide your name or other personal information. However, the lack of information may delay or hurt our ability to investigate your tip. Any information you can provide may be used for authorized purposes. To report a tip on an FBI case currently highlighted in the news, press 1. To report a tip about a threat to human life, serious bodily injury, significant violent action, or threats to national security, press 2. To report suspicious email, hacked email, internet scams, or ID theft, press 3. To report mortgage fraud, press 4. To report telemarketing fraud, gift card fraud, identity theft, or unfair or fraudulent business practices, press 5. If you are calling about any other issue, press 6. To repeat, please provide the zip code of the area you are calling from now.
43202.
I'm sorry, we did not get your response. Please provide. One moment while I transfer you to the next available representative. Your call will now be recorded. Press 1 to learn how to submit a tip online. After the instructions are provided, your call will be disconnected. Thank you for calling the FBI. What's the spelling of your first and last name?
My first name is Robert. Last name is Milligan.
Okay. What's your date of birth?
April 23rd, 1973.
What's a good phone number for you?
614-506-1924.
Is that a home phone or a cell phone?
It's a cell phone, and it's part of the reason I'm calling today. Because
Okay, and what's your zip code?
my zip code is 43202.
Okay, I'm going to confirm all this information with you. First name is Robert, Robert. I have that last name, M as in Mary, Illigan. Is that correct?
Yes, it is, ma'am.
4/23/1973. Cell phone number 614-506-1924. Is that correct?
Yes, that is.
And that was a cell phone, and that zip code was 43202.
You are correct.
All right, Robert, just one moment while I get this information documented, okay?
Okay, thanks. How do you let the government know that they've got wrong information? Oh, I'm sorry.
Hi, Robert.
Hi.
Are you still there?
Yes, I am.
Thank you for being patient. And what you're about to report, have you previously reported to the FBI?
Not this instance, because I got a cell phone in my car, and it was locked, so I don't know how the phone got there. And it also had information connected to an email address that was on my Facebook page that is not mine. There is impersonation going on, and there are numerous people doing it. So it's kind of the problem.
There was a cell phone? You found a cell phone in your car?
Yes, I found it yesterday.
And you don't know how it got there, and it was connected to an email address for a Facebook page that was not yours, and this Facebook page is impersonating you?
Well, this is the interesting thing. It's the same serial number as Arvid's iPhone, which was used
As what?
as Arvid's iPhone, ARVED. It was found linked to my phone number and was used on FaceTime. And I got that notification, but I wasn't using FaceTime.
The serial number for what?
The serial number for the iPhone. That's what the identifying information that I took a screenshot of when I went on to my Apple ID said.
So what is the federal crime here?
Somebody is impersonating me and calling places.
And they're calling like places like stores, or what are they calling?
I do not know.
But they're impersonating you,
Yes.
like they're using your phone number, or they're pretending to be you and calling different places.
Yes.
So,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
do you know what they're doing when they're calling you?
I believe they are sabotaging or creating a block for me to make it more difficult to get crimes dealing with discrimination handled in my neighborhood.
And how do you know this information?
How do I know that there's discrimination going on in the neighborhood? Is it?
That's what they're trying to do.
I do not know that for sure. All I do know is that the police department is getting false information. On June 23rd, 2022, I was entrapped when I went into the Internal Affairs Bureau of the police to tell of what's been going on in the neighborhood. And the first thing out of Officer Frank Scalfani's mouth was that
What's the officer's name?
Frank Scalfani, SCLAFANI. He said that.
Please spell that last name.
Sure, SCLAFANI.
Okay.
He said that I had a suspended license and asked what I was doing driving. I have a valid driver's license, and that was false information. Then there was a hospitalization that he was responsible for creating with his referral source information, which was
So
considered.
he was responsible for a hospitalization.
Yes, in December.
And he was responsible for creating this with his referral?
Yes. The police department referral says it was anonymous, but it looks like it came from Frank, who is an employee of the Division of Police, MCR unit.
So, sir, based on what you have told me,
Yeah.
it sounds like you can bring. I am going to refer you to your police department's internal affairs. Okay. You can also contact the police department regarding those phone calls about you being, or that person impersonating you about those phone calls. Okay. And then the FBI has a place called the FBI's Internet Crimes and Complaint Center. You can file complaints there regarding someone impersonating you, making calls to different places. At ic3.gov, okay?
I really need the Federal Bureau of Investigation's help with this. This is very large. There are many things going on in the neighborhood.
So Robert.
Yeah.
I have this information documented.
All right.
These are my referrals for you, and I would like to thank you for calling the FBI today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, sir. Bye-bye.
This is our government? You know, in the coronavirus, the government apparently learned that I am supposed to win. And they end up losing control and lose power. With their arrogant ignorance. They're getting there pretty quick. Good luck. You have a great day.